Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Ibaka is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Dallas, at the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Middleton against Hardaway. McGee in the corner. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Ibaka dishes to Ingles. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talk about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And they double up Doncic. McGee with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. McGee has screen on Middleton. Hardaway finds McGee.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Holiday against Doncic. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature. That time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic trying to get open. Hardaway, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. And Middleton kicks to Ingles. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Wood with the bucket.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
Middleton right side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen by McGee. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's the 3. Ingles with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Here's Holiday after Luka Doncic's bucket. Pass to Ingles. McGee with the block. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Doncic against Holiday. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Doncic against Holiday. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Middleton the pass to Ibaka. Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Bullock dishes to McGee. Knocked away. Taken away by Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. He's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Wood. To the left side wing. And McGee kicks to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Bullock from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ingles. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the Bucks miss again. The Mavericks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Hardaway passes to Bullock. And McGee kicks to Bullock. Hardaway against Ingles. 5 to shoot. Here's Wood. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ibaka. Allen comes in for Joe Ingles. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 8 points.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Outside Hardaway. It's up a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Right side out of the Kumbo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Bullock. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Wood. Over Giannis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Mavericks trail by 6. Hardaway kicks to Bullock. The pass to Wood. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Powell. Hardaway with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo against Wood. Bullock kicks to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Nailed from three-point land.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Pass to Lopez. Now Allen. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hardaway. Lopez inside. Powell's there. Lopez, no luck.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
On the wing, Hardaway. Passes it to Wood. Hardaway kicks to Wood. Here's Finney-Smith. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's Allen with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. George Hill's checked in for Chris Middleton. Now Bullock. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here is Hardaway. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Kleber with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Finney-Smith, and Lopez pulls it down.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. And there's the feed to Powell to the right side. Hardaway for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it. And you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Davis Bertans checks in for Dallas.
Probably as close to a sure ping as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Hardaway. For three, Bullock. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to end the run. Hardaway, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Hardaway. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kleba with a screen on Hill. Hardaway from outside. That one misses. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleba is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Denver. Right side Hardaway. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Hardaway. He takes it in, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Portis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Finney-Smith after the made shot from Bobby Portis. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Doncic, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here is Hill after Luka Doncic's bucket. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Launches a three. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. We can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
Blocking foul called on Christian Wood. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The kick out to Hill. On the wing, Ingles. Launches it. Ingles can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 14. But when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
Now, here's Bertans. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Ibaka against Wood. And Ibaka kicks to Middleton. Portis in the post. Holiday goes in. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. The pass to Bertans. On the wing, Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's getting around 38 points per, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Doncic. Wood trying to free himself up. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Luka Doncic. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for Luka Doncic. JaVale McGee's check in for Christian Wood.
JaVale McGee.
Here's Bertans. He kicks to Doncic. Back to Bertans. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Holiday. And it's Doncic missing. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Middleton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Yep, that one goes.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Doncic against Holiday. On the wing, Ingles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis, he's checked in for Ibaka. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Drew Holiday.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Back to Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Grayson Allen comes in for Joe Ingles. Now, here's Bullock. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
The kick out to Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Kleber with a screen on Allen. Offensive rebound. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
George Hill's checked in for Chris Middleton.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. McGee against Lopez. McGee the pass to Doncic. Hill deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Hill finds Antetokounmpo. Hill has the open look. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Mavericks call time here.
All right, everyone. I want you to get up out of your seats.
Christian Woods checked in for Dallas.
5th in rebounding. And they are in the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And the 3-point shooting you discussed, GA, it stretches the opposing defense to its limits. Leave them alone on the perimeter, and it will come back to bite you.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Hill. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 15. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Bullock from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Antetokounmpo.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Doncic outside. Can they get it? Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 23.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bucks lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, trying to push and try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And let's focus now on the 2 opposing guys who were battling in the first half. There were sparks out there.
2 guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court for the Bucks, Antetokounmpo out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Holiday, then it's Ibaka, and it's Middleton in at the 2. Now, here's Bullock. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. Off target from 3-point range. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Giannis throws it down.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Doncic with it. Outside Hardaway. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Doncic passes to McGee. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 26.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays down.
It's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now here is Holiday, and he comes up with the deuce. Holiday's got 9 points.
Boy, that's an example of the speed and strength of Holiday. Fully on display there. He's so good at scoring on the drive and playing through physical defense.
Holiday against Doncic. Over Holiday, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
2 points, that one goes. And that's now 6 points here for Joe Ingles. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. High arcing shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Hardaway against Ingles. Ibaka outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
Hey, when in doubt, go hard to the rim. I love the mentality from Holiday. Gets him to the line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ntilikina passes to Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Dishes to Ingles. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. For Dallas, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Holiday. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Hardaway from outside. Poked away.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call it an underrated defender.
And he gets it back. And Holiday kicks to Ibaka. For 3, Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Pinson, guarded by Holiday. To the middle, here's Hardaway. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Ibaka. Allen comes in for Joe Ingles. George Hill's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Maxi Kleber.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month.
Brook Lopez.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Passes to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Left side Hardaway. Over Hill. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Holiday with it. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Hardaway against Hill. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Finney-Smith's got his second basket.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Portis finds Lopez. Now here is Holiday. It's Allen on the wing. Fires for three. The kick out to Hill. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Holiday, the pass to Allen. For three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 21. Pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Milwaukee making a switch. Middleton's checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Powell down low. Lopez covering. Powell, that's good.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Outside Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Holiday.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
Both free throws good from Holiday. This Mavericks squad struggling. And here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 23. Allen finds Giannis. Kicks it out to Allen. 1:32 left in the third. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Doncic looking it over. Basket good. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And Giannis throws it down.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And so it's Dallas with following the bucket by the Bucks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, where he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Wood, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. On the wing, Giannis. Doncic against Lopez. Here's Kleba. And the shot is long.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there. Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella, Lopez, showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now Bullock. Here's Wood, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wood's got his second bucket of the night.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
Here's Giannis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bucks ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Reggie Bullock. Christian Wood is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Kleba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Lopez from the arc. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. The three from Bertans. Traps in the tray.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
The drive by Giannis. And they double up Giannis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Joe Ingles.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for Wood. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Mavericks trailed by 19. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Allen, that's good.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Now, here's Doncic. Now the pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities. And I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs. And that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's Hardaway after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to McGee. And he can't bank that one in. Bucks leading by 21. Passes it to Ingles. From deep. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Allen against Hardaway. Pass to Wood. Now Bertans. Back to Wood. From about 19 feet. Misses off the left iron. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Giannis. Giannis is double. Nobody near Allen. No good from 18.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's the pass to Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. Greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. Here's Ibaka. Tries again.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
And he knocks down the first one. Ibaka hits both of them. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives who may be a little bit frustrated by it. But I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Here's Holiday after Luka Doncic's bucket. Ingles with the screen for Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
That one goes on Wood.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And with the internet and social media, Players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Here's Hardaway after Drew Holiday's score. Doncic right side. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lobs it up for Holiday. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And Holiday, here we go.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Portis. Kicks it to Allen. Back to Portis. 5 on the clock. Allen passes to Holiday. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Bucks leading by 16. Pass to Ingles. On the wing, Holiday. He kicks to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic against Holiday. And the pass to Hardaway. Unloads from 13. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
No one covering. Doncic has got 44.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Middleton outside. Little turnaround. McGee with the block.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton looking it over. Shoots over Bullock. And Middleton kicks to Portis. And here's Ingles outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. Hardaway with it. It's Ibaka picking him up.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Middleton with it. Outside Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 21 in the game.
Going off himself tonight. Holiday won't do this every night. But if his team needs his scoring, he can provide it.
Up top, Doncic, guarded by Holiday. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Doncic.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Outside Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. McGee is screwed on Middleton, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed. pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes.
Wood, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Bucks leading by 5. Giannis right side. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton against McGee. Kick out to Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Once again, your defense crew. Give the hand, man.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They're leading by 8. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Middleton for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so the Bucks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I get about is that we got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.